Okay, hello my fellow foes. So I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do like a not like a first viewing reaction to their concept photos. So it's kind of interesting how they dropped the photos the day after they dropped the mood film, because I think it is the same like outfits and same kind of concept wise as that mood film. So usually I didn't do this for the last one because obviously I was like looking into the pictures on my own time, but kind of how I always do it with like my Boy Next Door reactions for the like teasers and like trailers and my anti ones I've been doing recently. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do that for this one as well, and kind of just like you guys get to see my reaction to that. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and see the pictures. But I'm also gonna sort of play music in the background so it's not as quiet. Okay. Why do I feel like this one looks really kind of blurry in my opinion? I don't know why. But I think it is like the same outfit from, because I think this is the outfit that Juwon wears when he's like dancing. This is a lot better because it's like closer. They put like a lot of like bronzer on or like blush on Daisuke. Same with like Schreiber. His face looks very like angular, but okay. I'm like, there's like a missing kind of like space in between here. Ooh, not the Sojay. So it's like giving like very much like them in the behind the scenes of like maybe making like props or making like the back like the set itself for the play that they're putting on in that concept photo. Okay. So we got wow, he looks good. Ah, cute. Oh, I think I like this one out of the three for sure. Woongi. Ooh. He's giving like very like moody vibes with like his like stare. Of course he's next. I know I didn't mention like that I thought anyone looked like great in that mood film, but like they all did look great. I was just more focused on like the plot and like, oh, and look, the like sweater Paul, you can't see his hand, it's like being drowned in the sweater. Cute. Jesus Christ, like, oh, I didn't notice like his pants has like flannel underneath the rips. I like that, it's cute. But this is lethal, he looks good. Okay, Han. Okay. Definitely a lot more like, I feel like so far Jungwoo has been like very much more cutesy with like his expression, where everyone's like been like very like depth and like deep in thought, or like, you know what I mean? Ah, cute! Oh my god, I love this! This is so cute. Okay, never mind. Like, so he's doing cutesy too and playful. Oh, I didn't even realize his pants are supposed to be like cowboy boots on the bottom, like the top of it. Okay, so like the other two are cutesy, and then this one's like more like in depth and thought. Gotcha, gotcha. Daisuke Nini. Ooh, I think it looks better here than it did in that group photo. Like it looked very like contoured and very like blushed out in that one. Like the exposure was like different or something. Ooh, I like his contacts. Cute. But I think it makes sense for him to be more like a little bit more like moody, because like of the mood film of him, like, you know, being picked on first. Steven. Ooh. Not him, like the slight smirk with him like holding that, like I think it's like a like it's not like a pick, it's not a pickaxe, it's like a maybe like wedge, I don't know what you would call that, but death. He looks good. Okay, come on, Schreiber. Oh, I like that. Like, why do him and Daisuke look so much better in their individual shots than they did in that group photo? Like, I don't know what it, like the shadowing that they were doing or what, but he looks better here. Oh, I like their outfits are like, I like the warmth of the coloring and like, you know, sweaters. It's giving very much like fall, like autumn vibes, that they're like also doing like more darker, right? Okay, now these are like all the units. Oh, I feel like so Chen probably would have been here with them too, maybe, but they have like this makes sense too because like they have a that moment at the end where like, you know, Steven's backing up Jungwoo from getting bullied now. It makes sense with this. But you see like what I mean, like it's very like warm tone, like, and like sweater like vibes. Dang, they really said the oldest, then they said, I think y'all call him like the diva line, like, oh my god, like this is a picture, like this, I would use this as a wallpaper. Oh, I was expecting them to put Han together with the two babies. I think they've done that before in a photo shoot, if I'm not mistaken, but okay. Definitely giving off the vibe similar to like the, what's it called? To the mood film for sure. Cause like, although like, you know, it's funny, well not funny, but it's interesting how like we got to see Joowon and Jungwoo be more, definitely more on the cutesy, like smiley, like vibe of the mood film, like not mood film, on the pictures here, but like obviously Jungwoo at the end like ends up getting picked on and like bullied as well, like how Daisuke was, and Joowon I feel like also was going through like a rough patch or something, like struggling with, you know, because he like ends up like he's like kind of dancing in a way to like get released that like pent up like frustration, and then he ends up just like kind of crashing down along with it, because you know like there's such thing as like yes, it's good to like let out your frustrations through like art and stuff like that, but also like when it comes to like dancing, like if you like are dancing and like letting out your emotions like that much, that are like pent up that much, I feel like that's how you end up getting injured, because you're also like not like focused, if that makes sense. You're like letting the like anger consume you, so then you're just like using a lot more of like your energy and like trying like and risking like more certain dance moves that like are maybe like a little bit more like easier or like susceptible to you getting hurt. So it was giving like that kind of vibe. So it's interesting how they went like for some of these like art, like I said, more definitely like everyone's kind of like a little bit serious in some of them, but like we do still have like some that are more smiley, which like it's good because like I think it like maybe shows like a little bit of like hope, that because like at the end, you know, at the end of the mood film, they like are running towards like the light, and like seems like they're like towards like better, happier things is kind of what I'm giving. So it's kind of giving that little ray of hope that, you know, they can find a little bit of happiness and like move on from like the sadness and the darkness, you know. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed me like just looking at the concept photos and like my little take on how this is like relevant to the mood film that they dropped the other day. But yeah, I think guess we should wait and see, because I think they get the second set gets released the 23rd, because I just looked at the what's it called, teaser, not teaser, the schedule, the teaser schedule, yeah, the teaser schedule. So I think it comes out the 23rd, so I guess we shall wait and see what happens for those concept photos. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the next one, y'all.